confirm if you can hear me. So this is a live section with LNT trades. So and today we'll be considering forex trades, correct pairs, right? So this is A to Z on how to trade forex. Like this is just a complete view or a complete teaching on how to learn forex trading. So maybe you've in one time in your life are considered in trading forex. So this is an opportunity for you to like learn from A to Z, like from A to Z. So today we'll be looking on pair GBP USD. So and before now, like I said, as a new starter, as a beginner, what you need to start with is demo account before proceeding to real life account or getting a profile for yourself and all of that. But then you have to start with demo because of the emotion attached and psychology. So you have to pay attention here and know what you are doing. So, like I said, if you want to start trading forex, most people the mistake they make most of the time is because of the junk video they've watched, because of people that taught them. Okay, so if you want to trade forex with peace of mind, because this is the place where you can go from 100 to 0 in a second. When I mean a second is within a within a blink of an eye, your account is down and you go into depression and other thoughts start flowing in. So for you to be on the safer side, what you have to do is please and please use higher time frame. See, if you want to be very profitable in this very industry, you have to just use that high time frame, because if you're using all this lower time frame, I can assure you that you won't see what someone using higher time frame can see. So and if you can't see it, for you to get taken out from the market is very very easy. So you have to use higher time frame, and the higher time frame I will recommend is 4 hour weekly, like weekly 4 hour and 15 minutes, 5 minutes to 15 minutes for entry. So that's just the best. But if you want to start, like once you are done using weekly candle, then you can spot out your point of your POI, change of character and all of that on your lower time frame being 4 hour, and your entry 15 minutes to 5 minutes, right? So that's what you need to like learn. Stop use It's not like you should stop using 1 day candle. 1 day time frame is good, but weekly is the best, like is literally the best, because the market react can be very very somehow. So reason why I will always recommend weekly time frame. Okay, so we can start. This is our weekly time frame and this is the candles we had. So like I said, I'll be teaching you from A to Z if you are new here. Okay, so this is our weekly time frame and this is how it looks like. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So if let's say you are analyzing this kind of market and you don't even know where to like start, you will start somewhere. Okay, so number one is this is the lowest low it has made probably this year. Okay, that was 2023. So it has been very long that I made this low. Okay, so even if you are marking it out, is not important, but you can still do it, right? So you just use this trend line to like mark it out. Is really not necessary. but then you are starting from scratch, right? So you just mark it out and okay, so that's just it for that. But we really don't need all of these things, but then for the purpose of education and learning, so I have to like do it. So now this is where the work starts. Okay, so this is where the work is now. So this is your candle, and you want to mark out your this is your buy order. Like, very simple. Mess looking at it, you know that this is really really simple and understandable. Okay, so this is your buy order. If we had been trading this pair, or let's say we have been very okay, this is for the purpose of learning education, right? So for you to like learn what buy order and sell order is, so this is literally your candle. So if you check the market was moving up around this area, and at the point it started, okay, from this area you mark out your support, because you feel like this, when it gets to this place, it's made a change of character and it started moving up. So at this point, if you believe, or we believe with the market rule, that when it gets to this area again, when it gets to this particular area again, you should tap to it and start going up. Okay, so you mark that place out as your support, and as the market may have it got to that area and it respected it and started going back up. So that's for that. We are still on weekly candle, don't forget. We are still on our weekly time frame. So, and here, this is it. When you move to this area, sorry, when we got to this area, um, when you got to this area, we believe, or with the market rule, that when it tapped this area at the first place, it came down. So we believe that when it gets to that area again, it should come down. And you can see when it got to that area, it came down. There is a reaction here, which is the liquidity grab, and it started coming down again. So like I said, if if you are very, if you want to learn these things, so start using your weekly time frame, because the market, the structure, the candle will very clear to you to like learn whatever thing you want to learn. Okay, so we continue just like that, just like that, just like that. So you can see here we can extend our supports. Let's call this base supports. Okay, support. Let's since ever since it tapped that area, we've not seen it for over 2 years now. So it's our support area. Okay, like our main support area. So and this place, okay, it's just here. Let's call this place our resistance. Resistance is where a thing gets to and it doesn't move. Like when it gets to this area, it comes down. So, and since last year, it has been maintaining that very position. So, meaning that that place is a big resistance to it. So, when it gets to that place, you have to be very mindful that when it taps to that place, it should come down. Okay, so we've marked out the areas of interest The area of interest I mean is these are the areas where you concentrate on. Okay, so um that's not all. If you look closely to that candle, if you look closely to this market, you will see another resistance, another support. I mean, another support. If you look closely, there is this support here that the market has been respecting for over last year, over yeah, since let's say since last year, it has been respecting this support area, and you should mark it out. Okay, so the support area is here. If you look closely, support area is here. If you look closely, so for you to know a support, or let's say your demand zone, you can call it demand, you can call it support, whatever that's okay for you, you can call it. So for you to mark out, for you to know